Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today I'm going to try to keep this quick because I've got to go pick up something that I ordered recently. I got my call today that my background check came back. So I'll actually be getting my second new gun of the year. Up to this point, I'd only gotten one new gun this year. And this one came in time for it to be a second one for this year. So I'm very happy and I'm going to go pick that up. And I'll tell you what that is tomorrow. If you come to my live chats, you already know what it is because we've been talking about it. If you want to come to our live chats, they're at 6 p.m. every day Pacific time, except for Monday and Wednesday when they're at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Come on over, join in the fun, join in the conversation, be part of the community. It's open to everybody. And with that being said, I want to cover a topic today that came up in those live chats. Someone brought up the idea that if you carry your gun in your holster while you're at home, you are probably paranoid. That someone had told them that if you're carrying it home, you're crazy. Why would you carry in your own house? That makes you seem like you're a weirdo. Which I'm not saying those of you that carry it home are not weirdos. I'm sure many of you are very weird, but it's not because you're carrying your gun in your holster at home. Doing that is not only not a bad idea, it's actually a good idea. I think it's actually the safer thing to do and just tactically the better idea, the thing to do. If you can comfortably carry your gun while you're at home and you don't really even notice it like I do when I carry mine, when I'm at home, I keep my gun in my holster if I'm wearing pants. Now, I'm assuming most of you are wearing pants at home during the day. That's not always true of me. I live in the country. I don't go nowhere, so I am often not wearing pants. So therefore, I don't have a gun on me. It's probably sitting on the coffee table or something. But if you're wearing pants and you're carrying your gun while you're at home, that's actually the safer thing to do. When is your gun the most dangerous? It's usually when you're holstering and unholstering. You're having to touch that gun. And there's other things near the trigger like leather and your shirt, etc., your fingers. So when you're touching that gun, taking it out of and putting it into the holster, that's the most dangerous part of the day regarding that gun. That's just the way it is. It's not super dangerous if you're careful, but it is the most dangerous part of your interaction with your gun for the day. So why would you want to do that more times than necessary each day? Just do it once. Put the gun in the holster in the morning, and that's if you had it out on the nightstand at night. Heck, if you're wearing your pants again the next day, you may have left it in the holster. But if you put it out on the nightstand at night, put it back in the morning, don't take it out again until you go back to bed that night. That way you've limited your risk. Plus, if something did go wrong while you were at home, someone broke in, kicked your door in, it's not likely to happen. It's very rare unless you're like a drug runner or something like that. But if it did happen and you're carrying your gun on you, you don't have to grab for it. If it's on the coffee table or maybe you're in the other room, you're in the kitchen and it's on the coffee table. If you've got it on your hip, it's always with you if you need it. And that slim chance you would need it at home. Another thing is, let's say you have kids or people who come over. If your gun's on your hip, well, it's not in the hands of your kids, is it? No little hands are coming up and grabbing your gun out of your holster without you knowing it. So that's a safer place to keep your gun during the day than on your nightstand or on your coffee table. So it really is just the safer, better way to carry your gun. If you're going to load up that holster in the morning, unless it is extremely uncomfortable for you, which in that case, I'm going to say you might be carrying the wrong gun. The gun I carry every day, I don't even notice it when I'm at home. I forget that I'm carrying it because it's such a part of my ritual. So unless it's something, like I said, that you're carrying the wrong gun maybe, or maybe you're someone who's like, I got to be tactical with my drop leg holster and my laser light and my red dot and my extendos and blah, blah, blah. So I can't sit down while I'm carrying my gun unless you're one of those people. Carrying your gun while you're in your home is not paranoid. It's simply being responsible. Keeping that gun where you're in control of it, keeping it in a safe place, limiting your dangerous interaction with that gun, and limiting who else can get a hold of that gun. And one other big reason why I carry it home, and this might be for you too, is you don't forget it that way. I don't know about you guys, but if I take my gun out of my holster when I get home from a trip or something and then I got to go somewhere else, I forget to put it back in my holster. So I end up walking around with an empty holster all day looking like an idiot. And since I open carry, I end up really looking like an idiot sometimes. That's why I don't take it out. Once I put it on in the morning until I take my pants off, it stays on me. It's the same thing with my phone. I've got one of those wireless chargers in my car now. And if I actually put my phone on it, well, then the rest of the day, whenever I get out of my car and go places, I don't have my phone because I forget to put it back in my pocket. Same thing with my gun. So there's multiple reasons why it's a good idea to leave your gun in the holster throughout the day, even when you're at home. And none of those reasons have anything to do with being paranoid or being crazy. All right, everybody, that's it for me today. Like I said, I want to get out of here quickly. But first, I want to thank everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope I see you again tomorrow. Until then, I want to remind everyone out there to always carry and stay safe until I see you again.